Hey guys, Tom Moore with the American Facility Care, the Cleaning Indie podcast, and we're going to do some review videos of some cleaning videos that are out there on the internet. Let's see how professional they are, and let's look at the results and how well they do, and see if there's any way for them to improve on it. Let's check it out.
How to clean a toilet from someone who hates cleaning toilets and wants to do this as little as possible. Crunchy moms, look away. I refuse to reuse toilet things, so it's all disposables. And I'm not using like peppermint oil to sanitize. I'm using all the chemicals for an instant clean and more chemicals to linger and keep it all cleaner for longer because I don't want to have to do this again in a week. Follow for more.
Yeah, so that's good. If you want to use disposable things, then you don't have to touch them. And that's always a benefit if you don't have to touch things and it's a one-time use and it gets thrown away. It could get a little expensive, but I'm not a crunchy mom, so I don't really care. I think that's fantastic. She did a good job there. Let's check out the next one.
Ever wonder how professional cleaners make it look so easy? Here are the top cleaning secrets you wish you knew sooner. Number 1 is cleaning in an S pattern. When wiping, use an S pattern instead of a circular motion. This helps avoid spreading dirt around and picks up more dirt in one swift go. Number 2 is pre-treating stains in soap scum. Letting your cleaner sit for a few minutes on tough stains allows the cleaning agent to break down grime so you don't have to scrub as hard, saving time and effort. Number 3 is cleaning from top to bottom. The dirt from the top falls to the bottom. This saves you from having to re-clean surfaces, streamlining the whole process. Number 4 is using a carrying caddy to keep all supplies on hand. It helps keep you focused without needing to search for supplies, especially helpful for two-story homes.
Good tip. You know how I know she's a professional cleaner? She uses the verbiage, the terminology that we're all familiar with. She used the words cleaning agent instead of cleaning chemicals. So that's just a friendlier, more palatable word when you're talking to customers about the products that you use. It sounds nicer and less harsh than a chemical. But like in the previous video, she's using real chemicals, not just smell good essential oils to hope and dream your germs away. She's actually scrubbing and using actual chemicals to remove the germs and bacteria. So that's great. I like her tip on the S pattern. As she said, I mean, first of all, you can know that you've covered all the area. Sometimes when you're cleaning large surfaces like a large countertop, you want to make sure that you're hitting every square inch of that sucker, and then also pulling that dirt towards you so you can remove any of the dirt that's on there, crumbs or whatnot, and not just leave it on there behind the rag that you're using. So fantastic tips. I love especially the one where she says clean top to bottom. I mean, that's really great. If you're using like one cleaning rag for a toilet, why would you clean the dirtiest part with it, like the rim of the toilet, and then go clean the flusher handle? Doesn't make sense. So we train our cleaners to do the same thing. Start top of the thing is usually dusty, the tank, and then wipe the handle. You're sanitizing that part, and then you're going all the way down, and it just makes sense. You end with the dirtiest spot last. So great tips. She is, to me, sounds like a professional cleaner who knows what she's talking about. Let's go to the next one. Hot water, good. Some soap, good. A different kind of soap. Combining soaps, okay. All right, let's talk about that one for a second. I like how she's using hot water. That's always great. That's going to get rid of your grease and things like that, mud and dirt. It's going to break that down better. She's using what looks like to be pretty typical standard cleaning chemicals or cleaning agents like Mr. Clean, but then she added another cleaner in there. And I would just caution not to add or combine cleaners together. It could, produce a weird off gas. I don't know that those two would necessarily, but you just want to be careful in general. It could produce something that would make your lungs burn, and you don't want to deal with that. But great job. I think she's going to clean well with that setup she's got. So with the hot water, let's go to the next one.
My brother invited me over for the first time the other day, and I stepped into the bathroom and saw this. Now, there's no way someone related to me is going to be living like this, so we got to work. First, we started off by emptying everything from the shower. So while he was working on the shower, I tackled the toilet. Now, first of all, if y'all have one of these, trash. These accumulate so much bacteria and are so nasty. My go-tos
disposable
are
one.
disposable Clorox
Yep.
toilet cleaners, and
There
I
you
had
go.
to go through 2 of these for the
Good.
job
2.
before I
Okay.
realized that we were going to need much more to clean
Went shopping for
supplies. So
more.
we made our way to Target, and he treated me with a little drink
Oh, nice.
before making it back to finish.
Look
Now,
at
if you
that.
aren't
Cleaning
reusing
around the
toilet
hinges.
seats every time you clean your toilet, you're
Yeah.
doing it wrong. I love to add these blue toilet bowl
Nice.
cleaner tablets at the end, and I cleaned the windows and moved onto the sink, which also needed a lot of work. We moved things into storage containers under the sink and gave it a good scrub before adding new curtains and mopping. Here's the final result.
All right. Good job. She did a good job. Fantastic job. I think the only tip I would have, and it's not really, I can't critique anything she did. She did a fantastic job. I would love it if my bathroom was that clean as well. And when you go to spray your mirrors or glass, usually you don't need as much as you think. So it really is not a big deal. It's your chemical, use as much as you want. But usually it just takes a little longer to wipe it clean if you're putting too much chemical on there. So it's just something to be aware of. We train our people just to start with one, and we use the foam window cleaner. I think we use the spray way, which is pretty good stuff. It cuts down the dirt and grease fingerprints pretty well on the glass. You can just usually get away with like one spray 8 to 10 inches away. Or if there's a lot of watermarks all over the mirror, you might want to just do a circle spray and then just wipe it. You're going to have to, on any mirror, flip it over to the dry side and give it a quick buff down wipe, and that will ensure there's no streaks. But if you're just spraying the entire area, edge to edge, you're using too much. You're going to be there wiping and using more rags and wiping even more. And if you want to, no problem. More power to you. She did a fantastic job. I would love to have that clean of a restroom. Good job. Let's go to the next one. Organization. Look at that. Nice. The ASMR popping. Yes. Cleaning up. She's got kids like we do. Oh, nice. Comment. Okay. On the sinks. Electric scrubber. Ooh, mini scrubber to get the crevices. Nice rinse. Garbage disposal cleaner. Good job. Doing the dishes. Organizing. Lysol on the counters. Fresh muffins. She's going to boil water. What's she doing here? Granite cleaner. Pine Sol. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did we just see here? Let's go back a second. She's doing great. Let's check this out. What did she put in there? I think she boiled the hot water, put Pine Sol. That's Pine Sol, right? Oh, I can't pause it. Pause. Okay. Pine Sol. Cleans 5 times better. Yeah. Pine Sol by itself is efficient. And hot water. Then what do we have? Okay. This is not Pine Sol. This is bleach. So, if you combine bleach and Pine Sol together, it's going to create a chlorine or chloramine gas. Now, chloramine or chlorine gas is going to burn your lungs. And, it could actually kill you if you're in a confined space with enough of it. So I would highly caution to never mix just anything with bleach at all. Bleach is sodium hypochlorite, and you don't want to mix that with anything. It's powerful enough to clean on its own. So just in general, don't combine any cleaners together. They're usually made well enough to be used as a standalone cleaner. If you think it's not working well, you can switch when you're done to another cleaner. Read the label. You might need to rinse it with water first before using a different cleaner, but then go ahead and just try out another cleaner. But definitely do not mix bleach and Clorox. It will produce a poisonous gas. I don't want to say anything else on that because she's doing a great job. She's doing a fantastic job with the organization and the cleaning in general. She's a good cleaner. So let's keep watching this. Hot water is good. Spin mop. scrub brush. Yeah. Nice. Disposing it in the toilet. Organizing. Nice. Looks great. The candles for the ambiance. I love it. That's beautiful and clean. Perfect. All right. Yeah. So did a good job. That would be the only thing I would caution on is just don't mix anything with bleach. But she did a fantastic job cleaning. She's got skills, tools, know-how. So she's going to do a good job. Let's move on to the next one.
Shower glass that looks like this tells me two things. You either have hard water,
Yeah,
or you use bar soap.
the soap. Yeah.
But as I show you
Probably
here
hard
how
water.
easy it is for me just to wipe it.
Mhm.
Not even scrubbing it, wiping it to remove that. I'm
Mhm.
going to tell you what I used. I used a cleaner that has phosphoric acid in it.
Okay.
Any cleaner that has that in it
Yeah.
is going to do the work for you. But don't rinse it off. Just get a squeegee and remove the cleaner. And then from there, you can use distilled water and polish to a shine.
Yeah. So she used phosphoric acid. That's pretty popular in cleaners. The other one is hypochloric acid, if I'm saying that correctly. I don't think that's the correct word, actually. Let me. Hydrochloric. Yeah. Did I say hyperchloric? Hydrochloric. So phosphoric acid is great in breaking down the soap scums, and it's also safer on aluminum. Like if you have a stainless steel sink, or in a commercial setting, we have aluminum drinking fountains and we use that. Sometimes it's found in like bathroom cleaners, even like a toilet bowl cleaner. You can read the label. A lot of toilet bowl cleaners use either hydrochloric or phosphoric acid. Bathroom cleaners do. So phosphoric is the safer one. So that's a good cleaner to remove soap scum. Perfect. Let's move on to the next video. Got the music. The bubbly. Oh, the pink stuff. Good stuff. Pulling the hair out of the carpets. Nice, soapy. What is that she put in there? Let's check this out. Pink stuff, cleaning the... I think that was a tray for an oven. She's cleaning the oven top. I don't think we went far back enough. There we go. So that looks like it's maybe air fryer or deep fryer container, probably air fryers. And she puts something in there, some powder, and then hot water. Trying to see what she put in there. A scoop of powder. So I don't know if that's baking soda or what type of powder that is, but it bubbled up and it probably is going to break down the grease in there. And yeah, let's keep going. Hot water. The pink stuff again on the oven tray, oven top surface. The front faces of the cabinets.
If my house is clean.
All right, yeah, let's go back.
Feel better.
Yeah, she did a good job. Fantastic job cleaning all those different areas. Scrubbing every square inch of that shower with that scrub pad. In the commercial industry, we call that a doodle scrubber or a doodle bug. And you could put different pads on there. That she's got a white pad, which is the least aggressive. You could put more aggressive, like a blue, a brown, a black. Black is usually for stripping wax off of floors in corners and edges. So a real detailed job cleaning everything. Yeah, that pink stuff in the toilet, that's going to take soap scum and lime and lines as well away. Okay, it looks like she must have mixed something in there. I missed that. So she put like dish soap in there as well as a powdered thing, maybe Arm & Hammer or baking soda. Okay, pink stuff. That stuff's good. All right, let me know if you've ever used the pink stuff and what you think of it, if it works pretty well for you. I have used it. I've tried it, and it does a pretty good job in general cleaning. Let's move on to the next one. It's our last video.
If my house is clean,
you feel better.
What my brain.
All right, let's let it catch up a second. She's putting ice cubes in the toilet. Now, I imagine she's doing that because it's going to catch the cleaning chemicals that she put in there, cleaning agents, and it's going to allow it to stick to the sides more while it melts. So she's probably letting that set in there for a while, and that's why she did that.
You feel better.
What?
So she mixed some things there, Clorox as well as Fabulosa. Probably not the worst things to mix, but again, just read the labels, see if you're allowed to mix, and I'd adhere to those labels before mixing things.
Is like,
Oh, and she mixed a third chemical, the Lysol brand toilet bowl cleaner, which that power gel is great. We've used that in the commercial field as well. It does a good job removing or maintaining, once you have your calcium line rust removed, it does a good job maintaining the toilets from getting those calcium buildups again. But again, mixing 3 different chemicals, I wouldn't do that. I would caution against that. Let's keep watching.
brain is like, I can think clear.
Disposable brushes,
When I have like
nice.
a super clean house, and also if I feel like I'm struggling mentally, I clean it.
I do want to go back. I debated whether or not to go back again to this toilet. So she did dunk the toilet wand into the water, and then she's bringing it out of the toilet bowl onto the rim. Now, this is her own home. Do what you want. I personally wouldn't. That's some germs, cross-contamination you're doing. I would just be cautious of that.
And I have like a super clean house, and also if I feel like I'm struggling
water.
mentally, I
It's going to cut the grease down.
It's something about putting
Shower
that
cleaner,
energy
power
into something
scrubber.
Like
else.
organization.
Yeah,
If I
and
get my
Nice.
house organized.
Oh, that's a good tip right there. Let's go back to that. She's putting probably essential oils, which isn't used to clean, but it's going to smell nice on like a cotton pad, it looks like, and just
If I get
putting that in the bottom of each trash can. That's a pro tip. You can do anything that smells good. That's probably going to last several days, and then you can just reapply. Might even last longer than that. Great tip.
my house
Positive way.
organized, if I get this organized,
Absolutely.
I can get my mind organized.
Absolutely.
By the way, what they're saying is absolutely spot on. It describes my wife to a T. I can appreciate a clean space, but I can also like relax in a dirty space, to be honest with you. If you're like my wife, she can't relax until the space is clean. Like she can't separate it. Everything's connected, tied together. I totally get that. I agree with that. And I think that's great. So if that's you, leave a comment. Let me know how much of a clean freak you are and how much you need your space always clean so that you can be at peace with yourself. If you've enjoyed this content, hopefully we've learned something together. We've seen some great, fantastic cleaning abilities shown here and some tools, tips, and tricks. If you wanted to see more of this, let me know in the comments. Until next time, go ahead and subscribe and like and review, and we'll talk to you next time. Take care.